Hello everyone. In recent years, there has been growing concern about the impact of climate change on our planet. One of the most significant consequences of global warming is the melting of ice on Earth. The melting of ice is a complex phenomenon that has many far-reaching consequences, including rising sea levels, changes in ocean currents, and the destruction of habitats for many species. In this article, we will explore what would happen if all the ice on Earth were to melt together. The implications of melting ice. Melting ice on Earth has numerous implications that would have devastating effects on the environment and humanity. One of the most immediate effects of melting ice would be the rise in sea levels. The ice on Earth is currently responsible for about 69% of the world's freshwater. If all the ice were to melt, it would cause the sea levels to rise by 216 feet. This would submerge many coastal cities and low-lying areas, displacing millions of people. The rising sea levels would also lead to the displacement of marine life, which would have catastrophic consequences for the food chain. As the sea level rises, the saltwater would encroach into freshwater habitats, rendering them uninhabitable. This would lead to the extinction of many freshwater species. So before moving further, first of all, subscribe to our channel and make sure to press on bell icon too for such amazing videos. So now, changes in climate. The melting of ice on Earth would also have significant effects on the climate. The ice on Earth reflects a significant amount of sunlight back into space, known as albedo effect. The loss of this reflective surface would cause more solar radiation to be absorbed by the Earth, leading to increased temperatures. The increased temperatures would cause more ice to melt, resulting in a positive feedback loop that would further exacerbate global warming. This would lead to more extreme weather events such as hurricanes, heat waves, and droughts. Changes in ocean currents. The melting of ice on Earth would also have significant effects on ocean currents. The ice on Earth acts as a regulator of ocean currents by influencing the temperature and salinity of seawater. The melting of ice would cause a significant reduction in the salinity of seawater, which would have far-reaching consequences. The reduction in salinity would cause a slowdown in ocean currents, such as the Gulf Stream, which helps regulate the climate in North America and Europe. This would lead to a significant cooling of the North Atlantic, which could trigger a new ice age. Impacts on biodiversity. The melting of ice on Earth would have severe impacts on biodiversity. Many species rely on ice as their habitat, and the loss of this habitat would lead to their extinction. The polar bear is an example of a species that relies on sea ice for hunting, breeding, and resting. The loss of sea ice would have devastating consequences for polar bears, which are already under threat due to climate change. The melting of ice on Earth would also have significant impacts on the food chain. Many marine species such as krill rely on ice algae for food. The loss of ice algae would lead to a significant reduction in the population of krill, which is a vital source of food for many marine mammals, such as whales. Solutions to the problem. The melting of ice on Earth is a complex problem that requires a comprehensive solution. One of the most effective ways to tackle this issue is to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. This can be achieved by transitioning to renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind power. Another solution is to develop technologies that can capture carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This would help reduce the concentration of greenhouse gases, which would slow down global warming and the melting of ice. Conclusion. The melting of ice on Earth is a significant problem that requires urgent action. The consequences of melting ice would be catastrophic for humanity and the environment, including rising sea levels, changes in ocean currents, and the destruction of habitats for many species. It is essential to implement solutions such as reducing greenhouse gas emissions and developing technologies that can capture carbon dioxide from the atmosphere to slow down the process of melting ice. The melting of ice on Earth is a complex problem that requires global cooperation and action. It is not just an environmental issue, but a social, economic, and political issue that affects everyone. It is our responsibility as individuals and as a society to take action and mitigate the impact of climate change on our planet. The world has seen the effects of climate change, including devastating wildfires, flooding, and other extreme weather events. It is crucial to act now to prevent further damage to our planet and ensure a sustainable future for generations to come. We must work together to reduce our carbon footprint and protect our environment before it is too late. Request: Dear friends, if you're a fan of space exploration and love to discover the mysteries of the universe, then our YouTube channel is the perfect place for you. With a focus on providing factual information about space life and exploring fascinating what-if scenarios, our channel offers a unique and engaging experience that is both educational and entertaining. So if you want to stay up to date with the latest discoveries in space and expand your knowledge about the universe, please consider subscribing to our channel. With your support, I can continue to create quality content that is both informative and fun. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you soon on our channel.